I just want to, disclaimer, I don't know how to pronounce some of these names. It's probably will be like that in future readings, so I apologize if I misunderstand or misunderstood how to pronounce these. I asked Google for help, but Google had an accent to the names. But yeah, so out of the prompts I picked, I believe it's pronounced Ithanasia. Not sure how it's correctly pronounced even after Google's help, but I wrote my thoughts down in my little notebook just so I had a clear mind and not kind of lose track of what I wanted to say out loud. So if I'm looking down, it's because I have my little book right here. But anyways, Athanasian, sorry if I mispronounce that, caught my attention the most because what I found the most interesting was he had a strong belief that of who Jesus is and why it mattered for the salvation. So he argued that Jesus had to be fully God in order to save humanity from sin. So a quote that stood out to me personally was, "If only God can redeem humans and save them from their sinful state, yet Jesus saves, the theological implication is that Jesus is God incarnate." I believe that's how that word is pronounced. But what I wrote on the side of this quote is, it helped me better understand his view. So he believed that because only God has the power to save from sin, Jesus is the one who saves. Then Jesus must truly be God in human form. So I found this interesting because he showed how careful he thought about Christian beliefs. But he didn't just argue for the theology for the sake of the debate, but he believed that these teachings were essential to understanding salvation. So this quote, a little side note that I wrote was, it defended the belief that Jesus was fully God and fully man. And then I had another reason why it stood out to me, and it also kind of just meshes with a little bit on the first reason, but he's defending these beliefs even when people are opposed to him. So he faced criticism and exile several times, but remained committed to what he believed was true. His dedication and willingness to stand firm under pressure made a lasting impact on Christianity. So, in the overall sense to all of this, his commitment to defending divinity of Jesus and his belief that his truth was essential for human salvation. So his teaching helped how it shaped Christians' doctrine and continue to influence Christians today. So that is kind of what I wrote down. But let me know what you guys think.